Okay, test corrections for Module 1, Topic 2. This is the second test that we've taken. So here we go. Number 1, Camellia buys 8 pizzas for $131.36. Each pizza costs the same amount. What is the cost of each pizza in dollars and cents? We can set it up in a proportion. And we get pizzas for money, and we get 8 pizzas for $131.36. We want to know how many for 1. Or you can do it like most everybody does, $131.36 divided by 8. When you divide it, you get an answer. Number 2, Carlos hikes 8.5 miles in 2 hours. At this constant rate, how many miles will he hike in 1 hour? Okay, so once again, we got miles, we got hours. Miles is 8.5 in 2 hours. We want to know in 1. So what did we do to 2? To get 1, we divided by 2. We're going to do the same here. So that's your answer. Or you can also, if you wanted to, you could cross multiply and you would get 8.5 is equal to 2x, and then you divide by 2. Either way does the same thing. Number 3, we want to keep track. Kayla wants to use a table to keep track of how much she earns on her job based on how long she works. How much will Kayla earn when she works 6.5-hour shift? So we want this answer right here. Okay, the easiest way to do this is, what did I do to 4 to get 1? So we're going to times that by 4, or divide by 4 to go up. And so we're going to divide this side by 4 to get this. And then when we get this, we can then find out what we want for 1 is the easiest way to do it. Or you can just set it all up in a proportion and you get hours and money. You get 4 hours, $30.40, and you want 6.5 hours. Looking for this, cross multiply and divide. Either way works. Number 4. The distance between two lighthouses is 137 miles, or approximately 8 kilometers and 5 miles. Which measurement is closest to the number of kilometers between the 2 lighthouses? So here's my conversion that I'm looking for. I am looking for kilometers and miles. So I've got 8 kilometers and 5 miles, and I'm looking for 137 miles. So what did I do to 5 to get 137? Or I can cross multiply and divide. Remember that I can also set it up as 8 over 5 equals x over 137, as long as you keep your labels with you. Number 5, May and Mason are planning a party to honor the teachers at their school. They each suggest a recipe for hot chocolate to serve at the party. So you got May's recipe and Mason's recipe. They want to know the unit rate, the 2 parts of cocoa per parts of milk. So we are setting up 2 proportions. Okay, May's, we want cocoa to milk. Cocoa to milk. Cocoa is 1 3/4. Milk is 3 1/3. We want to know per 1 part of milk, so we want to do that. And same thing here. This is Mason's. We got cocoa and milk. We want to know 3 1/2 to 2 1/2. We want to know per part of milk. So we're going to have to cross multiply and divide, or see what you do to this to get this, which is times or divided by 3 1/3. So you have to divide that by 3 1/3 You're gonna get the answers there. Number 6, we're gonna drag and drop this one. On the last math test, Sebastian completed 15 problems in 75 minutes. When he works at a constant rate, how many math problems will Sebastian complete in 55 minutes? Okay, so once again, we are going to take, and this is problems and minutes. So we got 15 problems and 75 minutes. We want to know how many will complete in 55 minutes. Okay. And then this one says he completes how many per minute. So we're going to do problems and minutes. And we get 15 problems, 75 minutes. We want to know how many in 1 minute. Number 7, a tin of mints has a mass of 48 grams, or approximately 0.035 ounces in a gram, to determine the amount of ounces. Okay, so we have ounces and grams. It is 0.035 in 1 gram. We want to know how many are in 48. So you can cross multiply and divide, or you can, one going to 40 times 48. So you do that times 48 to get the answer. Number 8. The state's Fish and Wildlife Department keeps track of the silvery minnow population in the Rio Grande River. Of the total silvery minnow population, 54 silvery minnows are tagged and released. A week later, they captured a total of 62 silvery minnows, which included 12 tagged silvery minnows. What is a good estimate of the total silvery minnow population in the Rio Grande? This is just like we did on the lesson. We got tagged and we got total, right? Tagged, we got 62 was my total, and we got 12, and 54 were originally tagged. This is my original. This is the retag. So now we are looking for this number. Okay, we can still, what we do to 12 to get 54, or we can cross multiply and divide. A newborn kitten weighs about 1/4 pound. There are approximately 0.45 kilograms in 1 pound. When the other cat has a litter of 6 kittens, what's the approximate total weight of the litter of 6 kittens in kilograms? So what we're going to do, 2 steps, we got pounds and we got kilograms. So we got 1 pound is 0.45, and we want to know 1 kitten is 1/4 pound. We want to know how many kilograms that is. When we get that number, okay, whatever our X is, we are going to multiply it by 6 kittens. So we're going to get X, let's see how we're going to do that. X times 6 gives me my total that's going to go here. And number 10, my pool has drained 1,088 gallons of water. After 2 hours at this rate, how many gallons of water can drain from the pool in 10.5 hours? We are just setting up a proportion. We got gallons and hours. Gallons is 1088 in 2. We want to know in 10.5 how many gallons. So once again, cross multiply and divide, or you can, what did we do to 2 to get 10.5?